Perfect. So now I have Vincent Cohen to come up and talk about Andaman7. He is a patient and entrepreneur. I think we're all patients at some point at some level, but you're fortunately also an entrepreneur. He'll introduce Andaman7, a leading combination of personal health records for patients, electronic health records for health practitioners, and a platform to securely exchange information between users. His demonstration will empower patients to take control of their health data and directly lead to better treatments through access to their smartphones. No medical data is stored in the cloud. Therefore, it is solely a peer-to-peer system, and that makes it a little bit different from many of the other visions we have today. So would you like to come up and show us what it's all about?
Okay, so as a patient, it's very important for me to have access to all my medical data. As a father, too, I want to have all my children's data with me, and I want to have them with me on my smartphone all the time, even when I'm abroad on vacation, for example. And I also want to share my children's data with my wife and with our doctor. And for that, I use Andaman7, which is hopefully very simple in interface. If you go in the list of the records I have here on my smartphone, you have my real three children, but I will just show the application on the demo record. Suppose it's Paula, and here in this screen I have the full medical record of my daughter, all on one screen. All the green sections that you see here are summaries of more detailed information. If I click on the personal data section, for example, you see there are a lot more information there. And the fields in black, for example, are the information that I entered myself, while the green ones have been entered by somebody else. And I can click to see who entered the information. That's for the personal data. Then we have, of course, the contacts, simply the list of doctors that my daughter has seen at some point, urgency contacts too. Then if I go in the biometry section, then I have a large number of parameters that I can follow here. And if I click on weight, for example, you can see here that the weight comes from my Withings scale automatically to the medical record. And I have the full history of the weight here. And all of this is automatically shared with my wife, with the doctor, or with the hospital in real time. In addition to that, there's also a logbook, simple notes for the patient to enter how he feels and so on. And that can also be shared with your doctor in real time, with the patient, with the hospital also. Of course, we have the documents that come from the hospital that are all collected here, including images like this, as you can see, or text documents that I can read and review, that I can mark as important or not. And then after the documents, we have the classical sections like the drugs, allergies, or the sleep patterns even, consultation, everything from the medical record. And now, how can I share that easily? That's secure, of course, but I select to share the record here. And I select the person I want to share with here. This is a circle of trust, so the people that I trust to share some data with. Here you see my wife, so I select my wife, and then I will share my daughter's record, and which part of the record I can select all the fields, or even if I want to be specific for some kind of doctors or health practitioner, I can select just a small number of the fields that I want to share with them. And once this is done, it will go automatically in the background, and any new kind of information, for example, that comes from the hospital to me, to my smartphone, will be shared with my wife, and she will have an up-to-date medical record. So get control of your health data, install Andaman7, it's free. Thank you.
So the same question for you, Vincent. So what is the kernel, the key problem you saw in the marketplace that you're trying to solve?
Yeah, it's very easy for us. It's get all your health data with you all the time and share it with whoever you want.
So is it kind of like a digital update to the wrist bracelets of once that said that you're diabetic, and so if you, so you always have carried with you. It doesn't have to be complete, just has the key elements for managing immediate care.
Key elements or any kind of information. In my health record, I have the result from my smartwatch. It's a heart rate, heartbeats every 5 minutes for the last 10 months. And it's all in my medical record, and it's shared in real time with my doctor and the hospital.
Thank you.